Now that we're all here.
Boring.
Let's go. Yes. Alright, so this is where the game actually starts.
In fact, you seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Is there any, good books?
Empty.
Empty. Everything's empty.
Oh, grab.
Gold cup.
Go.
It is a small tome. We have too long presumed source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of Source Scholars provided by Redmond is proving most effective.
So they're gathering everybody up to everybody that can do source magic to contain them. Sounds like a great idea, taking all of the world's most powerful wizards and putting them all in one island and putting a collar around them to make them angry. Sounds like the best plan.
Powerful wizards, though.
Well, we're like
wizards.
We're potentially, I think they're putting all the potential powerful wizards. It's basically they're putting all of the force-sensitive people onto an island and making them unable to use the force is essentially what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
in Star
put
Wars
all
terms.
of this concentrated power in one location. That's never gone bad.
Yes, it seems
One
as though
choke
that
you
collar
can-
fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work. Even if I
You can
do
equip
say so
that bucket
myself.
as a helmet.
Yeah, but it reduces my initiative.
I'm gonna talk to this lady.
Go
Persuasion.
ahead.
There you are.
Let me-
Not
me-
too tight, I hope.
No, you're
The
already
collar,
doing it.
I mean. Oh, not
You
to
didn't say
worry.
not to.
Every dog has to get used to
Yeah, I
its
did. I said
leash.
I am persuasion.
I didn't hear that. You didn't come up on that.
In the meantime, your next stop.
It doesn't
will be
matter for
Master
this character
William.
anyway.
All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
We also continued the conversation before I could even listen to it.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
So I have no idea what you were talking about.
Well, you should have been faster to come up here. I did, like, announce that I was going to talk to this person, and then you kind of, like, faffed around down there for a while.
You don't need to actually be next to them. You just have to click on the conversation with the ear icon, and it'll bring you to it.
We're on, apparently, a Lucian-class frigate. But why?
Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Oh.
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
Wasn't that
My
answer,
word,
though?
you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous.
Why
with
are we
that
on this boat?
sedative.
Because we're on a boat!
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Great. There was, in fact, a little, kerfuffle in the hold.
Who murdered the prisoner?
Well, the prisoner tried to murder us first, and we defended ourselves.
Is he? Oh, well. Some problems simply sort themselves, don't they?
You should say the same thing about the Magister below decks.
I lean in and say, "The Magister below decks suffered a fatal encounter."
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
We're gonna
do
give you wine.
do we want to know why we're collared?
Sure.
I mean, okay.
Why, for my
Let's
peace
do it.
of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
I only have the one, and it's just a defensive spell, so. I recall great powers building inside you, the ones you commanded before your capture. Did I really have that? The one spell that I knew? Unleash them!
Currents of magic surge inside
Yeah.
you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
Craig knows all about that.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's
well.
function. It neuters you of
Yeah, we
sorts.
can still
Makes
fling
you
fire and
unleash
lightning at you.
casts.
Yes. She's being very blasé about like the fact that I can't use a defensive spell, but I still have 3 different kinds of offensive spells that I can use to kill her immediately.
Or we can
For
just
your own
punch her in
peace
the
of mind,
mouth.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yours and the whole world's.
And also the fact that we killed a magister already with those powers.
She doesn't seem to
believe it,
care.
though.
Doesn't even believe that we could have done it.
Why doesn't she
That is-
believe that? Like,
That is the
I don't
arrogance
know.
of the Magisters. They believe just because we're collared, we're defenseless.
alright, go talk to these people, Craig. Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Are you guys gonna listen to this, or?
I am.
Like, go in the room.
Should I be waiting for the dwarf, or?
Just
No,
keep
Dwarf
going.
can... Yeah, Dwarf can take care of herself.
I'll ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of
There's
your
been a
own.
murder.
Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like
What
the
are you
rest of
doing,
them.
Real?
Did a backflip. Nothing happened.
Don't worry about it. It's just the elf
Waters
being
is
the elf.
Investigating. She'll figure out who did
I
it.
wanted to see if there were any limbs in the
Always
room.
does.
Because I would like to eat them. I'm hungry.
That's not how life works. You desire knowledge.
We'll
Desire
try to let
Oh,
it-
knowledge.
you enterprising. I'll let Waters tell you know herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Off you go, then.
I'll just walk through this blood in this crime scene.
I like how the body is, like, off limits. We can't actually touch the body or else they'll get mad at us.
Elf can.
Burns me
Why
up
can't
this
I beat
happened
the
under our
body?
protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did
I walked
this.
into the room and I stole a poetry book.
Congrats. You're a true thief.
A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses and answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then, to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. When feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did well.
Uh, I'm gonna say for all she knows, I could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
Doesn't prove anything.
You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship.
I would also.
Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Yeah, I can commit murder in my sleep. Well, I'm gonna say this lizard thing. I don't hail from the House of Dreams. When I sleep, I truly sleep.
Figured as much. Listen,
Filthy lizard.
I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How
A
about
single
that?
coin.
Just like my grandma.
We know snitch.
I mean... I guess. I don't know.
Or our price could be considerably higher than that.
Don't know. You're the one talking to her, so... I think if nobody cares, just pick what you want.
My price is considerably
Not in
higher
here,
than
it
that.
isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Your face is dangerous.
Alright.
So, so it's red. So they'll, like, attack us if we touch this corpse.
Yeah. They'll be angry if we do. I want some shoes. I don't feel good stepping in this blood with my bare
Damn, I
feet.
can't.
We
I
don't
can't
get
offer
shoes
to
until we
eat
pretty
pork.
much leave the ship.
I was hoping I
We
could
have
offer
to
to eat
earn
pork.
shoes.
Here's a bedroll. I'm taking this one. I think there's more though.
Probably.
Make sure you Are
Another
you taking
bucket.
the rope? Buckets and ropes.
My rope. You gotta have rope.
Yeah, you gotta have rope.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Oh, hey, look at that.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
What? What happened?
Picking us off
What?
one by one.
Lucky charm triggered, and there's money in this crate.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna come get the
More
money?
bedrolls over here.
Just grab the money. I mean, why do I have to go all the way over there when you could just grab it and then put it in my inventory?
What are you trying to
Because it won't. That's more effort.
If you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
All right, do we want to talk to these people? I want to talk to these people. We're not gonna use any of them, but we might as well.
Well, we can't. We don't have room in the party.
Sits tucked away in a
I'm
dark
talking to this
spot,
person.
lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Is what her dice sound like, apparently.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
What are you doing?
Rolling dice.
Well, no fucking shit, but, like, what are you doing that for?
Deciding fates.
Oh. Whose fate are you deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Yeah, don't call me honey. We're not on that kind of level yet.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If you can decide fates with dice, can you read the future and cow entrails as well?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Yes, I can.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Sure.
She
Lick
gives
my
your
arm.
a vigorous stroke of the
You don't know
tongue,
where it's been, though.
efficient, like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone.
Completely wrong. Flat out wrong. I've been alone my whole life.
You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
You don't know what in the seven hells you're talking about.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
Really, I don't got no one. I wish I did.
There,
Forever
no need to
alone.
be a sourpuss. You don't have to worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
I would hope not.
Standing here the whole time, listening to the conversations.
Who next, Craig? Who do you want to talk to next?
Mr. Victor.
When you clearly don't know the
Say to me.
first thing about sauce.
Oh, he's just watching for clues.
Scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face. He stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet
There's a
3 months'
murderer
pay
on
is this
board.
trampy fan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
He dares beckon me like I'm common servant. I sniff and pretend not to
Don't
notice
be an
it.
asshole.
Was just going to adjust your collar for you. It pinches, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now,
Just because you're a lizard doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. Come on.
I'm a noble lizard. And this guy is a filthy peasant.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right?
Many,
Vic?
many,
damn it,
many,
like-
many, many, many,
standing
many,
far
many,
back from
many moons
Ifan,
ago.
the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants.
I'm gonna ask if and what he
Long
did.
story.
I should have named
Maybe
my
I'll
character
tell you
that.
about it in the Joy, away from interested parties.
You're gonna be the cook, one joke.
I'm curious about the murder. Did
No.
Finn do it?
The dead man, Finn, is it?
Hello?
I'd no business with him. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't put a
you
man
hear
down
me?
without good reason.
Last joke, speak up!
Over at Magister Victor,
What?
who's staring back
You
at him
gonna
with
be the cook?
pointed intensity.
Maybe? I don't know.
Want all of this food shit that I stole the other room?
Sure.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Does Iffin know anything about Fort
The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder
Wait,
if we'll
you're
get
eating
to meet
it.
the ringmaster
Yeah, I'm
himself.
eating some of it. I also found
And
a
it's
knife.
hurting you.
Fine.
Girl, stop eating all our food.
That's fine. I have a bunch of food in my inventory. You can have some pie.
Fine.
Oh, now you're drunk.
now.
I'd like to meet
Oh,
Alexander
dear.
and show him exactly what I think of his bloody divine order.
Easy
And now I'm
now.
asleep.
I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, Lizard, what's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a
Apparently
bee
these
in his
people
bonnet.
didn't search me and figure out that I'm a skeleton
Oh.
Nope.
at any point.
Apparently not.
Name.
I'm gonna tell him my name is Victor.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Well,
Be sure to look for a bedroll if you don't have one yet.
Make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Reminds me.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with
Don't
me.
see any
You clearly
bedrolls
don't know
anywhere.
the first thing about sauce.
Was one. Oh, it's gone now.
Come on, please, Losa.
Oh. Too bad
Well,
enough here.
we can find some on the island too.
It was one of them. I know it.
so are we gonna talk to more people?
Yeah, I'm with you. The other two are just speedrunning their way through the game because they played it already. They don't care about our conversations.
You don't speed this section very well.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Well, normally I would slap away his hand, but he's another lizard, so...
He's a living lizard. A livered.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack
No,
of
it'd be a
tongue and
lizard and a
gums,
deadard.
but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Should definitely
my
take
sense
the
of
undead
taste
stuff.
isn't what it used to be.
Yeah. You should definitely do like the tagged lines.
Yeah.
And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game.
Hey,
On
some
to the
dogs can
second
play some
question.
decent chess.
Can you knit, weave? In
I
short,
mean, he noticed that I don't have a tongue, so he should know.
Did he notice you didn't have a tongue?
No, so when you have the hood on, Craig, you have like
Yeah,
an
but-
illusion.
Did you not see this
Going.
part of the conversation?
Oh yeah, he did say that. Never mind. It's weird. Continue.
Alright, the holes in my garb provide cool in the summer.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
I mean, we're both wearing the same thing. Like, we're all wearing the same thing here.
Have you the ability to
No, the
administer
prince's
upkeep of one's
is a
personal
higher
appearance?
quality of
The
ratty.
delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I'd like to see my stupid hat.
Trying to recall the last time I bathed. What month is this?
My beautiful hat.
I am a Skellington after all.
It's January. Well, you have to bleach your bones sometimes. Get them looking nice and white.
Just as I thought.
That's not
that
bathing
explains
month.
what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Pretty close.
Won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
I am mightily disappointed.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Oh, we learned new recipes. Oh, these are empty.
Alright, let's talk to Namia.
She doesn't say anything, I don't think. At least not much. Talk to the dwarf next. Let me know before you do, though. I'll come back. For bedrolls.
Okay.
Don't see no.
Just talking a beast.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plates. Plates? Each one braided through with golden medallions.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
What am I meant to be here?
Of course.
I'm gonna listen to
A
the
wave of
sounds of the
sound
ships.
washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
I hate this boat. I don't like this boat being on me. I wish this boat would go away. That's what the sea sounds like.
The ship is moaning like a sick man.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Okay, I'm gonna let the ambient sounds on the ship fade away.
There now, just like that. Squeak! Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Hey, not.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Pardon my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
You shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Don't burn your beard.
Sure, I'll
tell
him that.
So you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here.
What does the figure mean to you, beast?
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
I cock non-existent eyebrow.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile.
You gotta say the whole thing.
And doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
You gotta say the whole thing. You, cock an eyebrow. If you're hatching an escape plan, you went in. Alright. Oh, yeah, this guy. I don't remember what he says. Magisters are out for blood. You saw the body, didn't you? A big bruiser like you ought to be able to take him on. Guess that's it. That's all he says.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
These kids.
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird? Just like lift up your hood and go like boo. Ah! You know, Lucy, she's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen, la 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 la. Wow, are you a dragon? You look like a dragon, but where are your wings? Right up my asshole. Oh, there you are, husband. I wish that they would, like, I could hear the first thing that they say. It's annoying that I can't.
I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Allergical?
In situations where you can persuade somebody, is it possible usually to end the conversation and let somebody else do it? Or does it usually happen where...
I have no idea.
Last joke, real.
I remember some of them you could, and some of them you could.
So I should probably keep initiating.
Yeah.
Probably.
So... I guess I'm married now.
I mean, she's a good one. She's attractive, she sings.
The children, you must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
That's true enough. I shake her hand. Losha, I presume.
You presume right.
Does she know anything about the murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
She ought to have a look around with us.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
I am literally made of bone.
You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
Okay.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
This is a case of
Jekyll and Hyde.
Not doing something with crazy.
I don't have a dick anyway because I'm all bone.
But you do have bones.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here,
yeah.
There's one more guy. There's one more guy to talk to. This guy over here. This guy's sitting down.
Right?
Yeah.
I have a few questions for you.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I'm gonna reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin.
Okay.
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it...
What purpose did fondling my bandages serve?
Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my sincere apologies. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
Who is this guy?
Ah, yes. The niceties.
For a second I thought they said, ah yes, the 90s.
My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough. It is pleasurable to meet you.
What exactly are you seeking? There's a lot of knowledge in the world.
Is there? Wherever do you keep it?
In books, sir.
In my pants.
You can't say that because you just admitted that you don't have anything.
Yeah, you don't have anything in there.
I just don't have a flesh stick.
It's
silicone.
silicone.
An actual bone.
I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe.
Yeah, I've grafted a bone onto my pelvis in place of it.
It's not your bone though, because you need those. It's someone else's bone.
Yeah. I'm using all my current bones.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Try, you don't have to. Try undead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have some personal experience of history. I've seen a lot in the last couple of centuries.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Why are you so curious about the gods?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now, please, run along.
How do you do, fellow mortals?
To decipher.
I insist.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Alright. Is there any reason to go back and talk to the Magister? Will she actually give us a coin for something?
No.
We haven't found any clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned nothing, so there's no point.
Magister William is just about done at the last passenger.
You faring okay so far?
That seems like the friendliest Magister here.
I've been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know.
He's God-woken? Bishop Alexander God-woken?
Yeah, that's his name.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Alright, well, I guess we're going in.
And if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They
Didn't
keep
realize
their
I was gonna
crossbow trained upon her as she's being
trigger it.
interrogated
It's
by
fine.
an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Guys, I think we might have found the culprit.
Yes, I did. But of course, that
Case
was only the
closed.
beginning.
She turns
Wendigos!
and looks you straight in the eye.
It is. This is Wendigos. Oh my god.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Yes, sir. This may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny, tell the woman I stand by her, or address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by there are others whose lives must end.
3.
Yeah, I think that.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches
Ow,
for
her
her
voice.
collar and simply removes it.
Do that for us, too,
I'm just about to create a scene.
please.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh.
Rel, why do you look like you're about to stab me?
Rel found a knife.
Found a knife in the kitchen.
And you immediately pointed it at me the first time we got into a fight.
Yay!
Second time
That
we
is,
got into a
yeah, that's
fight.
the second time we
Is
got
there
into
another
a
knife
fight.
here?
Well, technically it's the third time we got into a fight.
Kidding.
There's stuff in the chest over here.
We've got to get out of here.
I wasn't here the second time. Is there another knife in the chest?
Here, I'm just gonna take everything and then we'll divvy them up.
Kill all of the food.
Alright, I'm going to give Lost Joke, this sword and this shield. Craig, do you want a staff or wand? Do you want a staff or a wand and a shield? Or 2 wands. You can use 2 wands too. Alright. Do you want a shield or another wand?
I'm sure.
I think he
I'll
wants
take
another
both
wand.
for now.
What do you say, Craig?
I'll take both for now. Requisition, sorcerer hold, pumpkin seed flour, 1 crate, sunflower flour, 1 crate, turnips,
And then
3
we
crates,
have,
cabbages, 1 crate,
Need a knife.
human ale, half
You
a
need
crate.
another knife. There you go.
Or no bows.
No bows yet. There is going to be a bow here somewhere. Let's loot these guys.
Oh.
I think one of these guys. Well, there is absolutely a bow on the ship somewhere, but I don't know. I don't remember where it is.
A few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough, but they'll make new friends sooner or later. And when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. The elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen. Some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be first to get cured if they're ever cured at all.
Oh, the nice Magister died. Oh, he has a key.
Everyone died. All the Magisters died.
All the Magisters died. None of the main
Prisoners.
characters died. I wonder why.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse.
Dark grayish,
Black clouds swirl through them. This is Losa. Shake her shoulder, call out to her, or just leave. I'll shake her shoulder. No, she didn't wake up.
Amia is dead.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor.
The dwarf
His
is
great
lying
beard
here.
Twisted and tangled around him. He's stock
Still dead?
still. You can't see if he's
Gil
living
just
or
fucking
dead.
gone. Gil's just gone.
Who?
The other dwarf.
Gil, the
Dwarf
dwarf.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was, the other dwarf he was talking to.
He's
Hey, you
dead.
can do something with this corpse now.
Yeah.
Nom.
You actually gonna eat the
Ralph,
corpse?
come
I'm
eat
not.
the corpse.
That's you. It's you, really. You're the one who eats people.
There is a chunk of that.
Ow. Fine.
Looking on me.
As the dead man's flesh slides on your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to experience. You are Finn.
Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him.
Who's him?
A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. Her eyes are kind. She comes closer. She says she wants to talk.
I want to talk, dearie. That's what she sounds like.
She reaches a hand toward you. You grasp it.
And then you die.
You are no longer Finn. You return to yourself with a jolt.
Well.
The Magister lies on the floor.
Magister lies here.
Bleeding from a dire-looking.
Can't do anything with her. I can read this book. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows. Helm? Collar? Mask?
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Alright.
Alright. Is there anything else to go? No, you can't go up that way.
Oh.
There's stairs over here. Let's go back to the room where we all died.
Room where we all died.
We didn't die. It's true. One of these
Opposite of died.
I stole a gold cup because I figured we could like sell it. I'm just looking for anything else that's like useful. I'm not seeing anything else though. All right, I'm going upstairs. Oh look.
Dog. Dog. Wait, Merg, come here.
Wait, no.
Pork.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shall I tell the dog? Sing. Or shall I ask the matter?
That's up to you.
Tell the dog.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
Oh no.
Sorcerer! It
Gonna
sneezes
attack us?
and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please make it stop.
I'll tell the dog I'm not the one who did this, and I'll stop it.
The dog is literally just saying bark, bark, bark.
Continues pawing at its nose.
All right.
Well, time to go to sleep.
That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
That's what we should do right now.
This door is locked. Craig, do you want to try to unlock this door?
Lock.
Where are you?
Other room. Or downstairs.
Oh.
You ever come upstairs?
There you go. Door up here. Can you unlock it?
Told me how to attack it. Let's see your pick lock. Unlocked using your bony fingers.
Yay! Chest with a stained
you
shirt.
Should probably come in here because they're.
He's immediately talking to me.
Oh.
Why you?
Because he got close.
I got slightly closer than you, and he
Thank
got
the
angry.
gods! By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
I can help him if he can get this stupid device off me.
Even if I knew how to rip that thing off, I wouldn't.
I can't. Wait
Some
for shit.
crazy banshee screaming through, and now we got void bugs swarming up top. Saw it coming, I
This
did.
game's system for deciding who is talking to people is pretty dumb, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah,
only
given
because
that
everything's
it
automatic right now.
incentivizes-
It's not always going to be automatic like this. Keep in mind, we're still basically in like the intro to the game. A lot of scripted stuff.
What do you mean? You spoke to the first person that came close enough.
Failed.
Oh, we're in combat now.
Of course, he goes after Craig first.
Craig was closer than me, too.
This is stupid. Why wouldn't I be able to persuade him just because he happened to decide to talk to Valve first?
I don't know.
You guys are in combat.
Yeah, you're not even bothering to play with us, apparently.
I was in another room.
Why are you with us?
Murder this man.
We don't have to move
Shields
the
up.
party.
We should, though. I mean, didn't we talk about this earlier that we said we shouldn't split up? So let's not, please. Your turn, Craig. This guy's dead. I'll just spin my staff around crazy for no reason, just because I'm bored.
He was making it difficult to figure out whether I'm going to hit it real or not.
The camera was... Oh.
Blocked. Blocked my magic armor.
Okay.
Great, thanks for setting up him as wet for me.
You're
Nice.
welcome.
Nice job.
This way.
He died.
I haven't either.
Found tome. The Source Hunters, valiant though they were, could not have foreseen Brachus's resurrection at the hands of the Cult of the Immaculates. We owe our very lives to two more of the very order that first fought to bring Brachus Rex to justice. The Source King is dead, yet his monuments still dot the land, a chilling but necessary reminder of his legacy of cruelty, greed, and arrogance.
I just got 116 gold from this desk.
I got a resurrection scroll from the bookshelf.
Bishop Alexander.
Yeah, there are a lot of books.
Bishop
in
Lucian
there.
were alive. What would he think of his
Destroy
son's
this.
divine?
What would he
Like,
think of his
destroy
son's
it.
divine order?
Can we?
I don't know. You
You
probably
can attack it.
Bishop Alexander.
Doesn't seem to have a
Were alive. What would he think of his son's
the health
divine order?
thing. Oh yeah, those wands are really good for you because every time you hit, it like lays down a poison patch. Let's go around. Anything in there?
Oh. My daggers. Picked up a couple letters, but I have not read. Should I pause and read?
Yeah. I don't think they were actually timed in this. Could be wrong.
Note that I just picked up. Murtaugh, death fog barrels have been locked down and stored. Stay out. You and Rick both. If anyone starts fooling around down here, there will be lights out. After Elwyn. Do we care about these Brackus Rest Portrait of Evil books?
I don't know. Lore. We care about the lore.
Read the letter. This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy. Someone has inked an angry black line top to the bottom right.
Craig, come up here and talk to this guy.
This turtle is too well scared.
We pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead.
The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be
It's you.
or some such?
Something familiar about the way he holds that book.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Oh my god, you are an undead the whole time?
It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
It feels weird that there's no, like, special dialogue for this because you're undead.
What about if you took off your hood? Take off your hood.
Well, I can try after this conversation's over. He's the elf that was reading the book, obviously.
Please,
by Jove, I've got it!
Than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Seems quite sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Okay, can we save?
Quick save. Alright, did it.
And now I'll take off my hood.
And reveal that you too are a Skellingman! Take it off and, like, leave it off and talk to him. No. Weird.
That's dumb.
Yeah, it seems weird that there wouldn't be some kind of recognition that you're undead.
He kind of just doesn't care.
He does care, though. I mean, that's like the whole point of his story. He cares about other undead. At least those that were a part of his race. Who has the... Someone has the key for this door, I think.
Oh, I have the key. Probably have. I have a key to something. Yes, I want to go in the room at Park. Can't open it. Because Lirha is in a conversation with Park.
Yeah, get out of the conversation. Let Rill open it.
We'll open the door, yank. I can't open.
You not have the key?
I have the greasy key, and I have the skull marked key that should be for this door. Oh wait, there we go. Wait,
okay. It's fine.
Never mind, I had to use it. I had to touch the door twice.
Oh my god.
Tentacles and a bunch of shit. And
Oh, here's half a sword for half a dwarf.
Now.
Over here.
I'm not
You
half
can't
a
go
dwarf,
through
I'm a
my
full
pants.
dwarf.
Half a man, half a woman.
Well, I'm gonna go into the death fog.
Okay,
yeah,
bye.
you can do that.
Yeah, you can. You're fine. You can just walk right in.
You're already dead. It's fine.
Yeah. There's a half a sword up here. Lost joke. If you would like it, it's probably better than the shitty thing that you have.
Grab
I'm
it
upset
and shove it
that-
into his inventory.
No, it's exactly the same.
Oh.
I'm upset that there's absolutely nothing for me to do in the death fog.
Yeah, I feel like there should be some kind of.
There's
loot
not
in
even
there.
loot on these corpses.
Seems weird that there's not. All right, I think we're good to go.
50% chance that there's loot on the corpse. Going out.
Hold on, let's wait for. All right.
I'm already up. We'll wait
Fight!
for you all to get up before I engage in combat.
Oh.
Dwarf?
There's the magical thing, you can engage combat if not everyone is present.
Apparently
Really? You
can't go
gonna-
anywhere because you're all blocked in.
Oh well.
So I'm gonna delay my turn.
Ow. Walk right through the poison.
No.
How can I rotate spell effect?
I don't know.
Are the people who played this game gonna say anything?
Yeah,
But I
people
don't
who
know.
play this game don't really seem to be talking that much about the game.
Like, I want to make the spell effect turn.
Don't know.
Did the games tell you you can do that?
Well, it's asymmetrical, so I should be able to turn it.
Oh.
Well, I never played a caster like this, so I'm assuming it's just going to be focused in how your character is physically positioned, kind of like how
Right.
I can only have a cone, so whatever shape it's drawing for you is the shape you're going to have to drop it.
It's 3 circles that are next to each other in like a triangle. I guess I'll just have to use
How
it
it
this
is.
way.
And I also can't see what it looks
Yeah.
like.
It still hit both of them.
It's like what just went down. 3 circles
Yeah.
left.
But like I said, I can't see the preview effect.
I know. Okay.
Did it?
I'm gonna end turn.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna.
Word. Right.
Towards the gigantic tentacle.
Oops, that's not what I. No, I didn't mean to sneak.
now
Oh
a
god damn
barrel.
it! I didn't mean to sneak. I accidentally pressed the button. Whatever. I was gonna basically just outright kill them, but I guess I can't do that because sneaking is just a single button press. Whatever.
Now the barrel. That's why you should be on mouse and keyboard.
I like controller more though. I don't like having to click to move. It just takes me out of the game. I actively dislike
She
doing that.
wouldn't be anywhere near.
And yet I would have to click to move and I wouldn't like the game, real, so. Real, you can't fly, you don't have wings.
I wasn't trying to fly. Trying to stab myself with a knife. What the fuck was that, game?
Okay. You know, if you played keyboard or controller and you wouldn't have to misclick on things. Just saying.
No, I selected to attack the enemy and he decided that he needed to run completely around the enemy to do it.
You should take this fireball scroll on the Magister Knight.
I would, but I can't use it while you're using it.
I'm not using it anymore.
I'm not using your face anymore.
You want to lose that other magister?
Yeah, well, since it's in poison.